Okay, so this is an evening video because of the lighting. You can tell it's not light outside. This is all the lighting just in this room right now, and we're gonna go with it. Hopefully it looks okay and you can see okay on here. So anywho, I got some more books and I said, let me just jump on and do a mini haul of the books that I got from this company, Thrift Books. And I wanted to share with you guys because it's my first time ordering from them. So I wanted to see if I really liked it. And maybe want to order from them again. And I ordered, it was really good deals, really good prices. So I actually ordered quite a bit of books from them to see if I'm going to like them. If I don't, if it's any issues, then I'll probably give some of them away or trade them in so that I can get credit from another bookstore and get, actually better books if I need to, because the prices were really good on these books. So anyways, thank you for joining. This is Turning Pages with Bree. I'm Bridget. So glad you joined me today for this mini impromptu book haul. So another fall book haul. So we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so I have, and you know what? I actually opened up one pack of the books already, so I'm going to share those as well. But we're gonna start with, this is how they come. They come in the pack like this. So let's see. Let's see what I got. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't pre-open these before I actually started. Probably will skip some of this because I don't know, you don't want this dead, not talking part. So anyway, oh, well, you know what, while I'm getting this all open, let me tell you about this book. Well, you know what, no, I'm not going to tell you about this book because I can actually share that in a separate video and then you will get a kick out of it, so I'm going to wait. So anyways, this is 2 books in this pack. And I will tell you this, it actually came, they came quite quickly. I don't know if it took more than, it didn't take a week for these books to come. So they actually are really on it about getting the books out to you. I will give Thrift Books that courtesy of a plug-in. They're fast, they're quick. So anyhow, 2 books. One of them is by Jennifer Weiner. It's called Good in Bed. I like the title, right? So anyways, and I'll have it up here so you can actually see the book really well. But yeah, I thought it was a cute book, especially the title. This is a new author to me. I have not read anything from her. And it says this is a 20th anniversary edition. That's interesting. Over 3 million copies. Okay, so let me see. You know what? I don't know if this book was like an older book and they redid it, reissued it. So maybe that's what's going on here. Let me see. Let me see here now, y'all. I don't know if it'll say. It should say. Let me see. I'm trying to see, y'all. I apologize. I probably should have did a little research. Oh yeah, this is an older book. This book is actually copywritten from 2001, and they did I guess a reprinting of it, like they said. So, anyways, let's see what it's about. It says a fresh, funny look at a woman who conquers her obsession with food, figure, family, and finding a nice Jewish boy with wit and style. I'm with it. I mean, it sounds cute. I don't know. Let's see. I'm excited. I went in blind when I bought some of these because they were just such unbelievably good deals. If you go on there, you're going to see. I mean, they have some really good prices. Like Book Outlet. They have some really, good prices like that. And so, anyways. And then they have it broke down to where you can get, like, likely new, almost like a new book. Very good, in very good condition, and then they have good condition and acceptable and all of that. So of course, the likely new are going to be a little bit more expensive, but I mean, none of them are expensive. Are all used books, and except some they do have that are actually brand new. So, anyways, this book, the next one is by Mary Kay Andrews, and it's called Spring Fever. Um, this is that book, you can see, and it says it's about. I don't like to read long abouts. I think this. Let me see what year this is copywritten. This may be an older book too. I know a lot of these books may not be like brand new. Yeah, this is copywritten in 2012, so it's not a new one either. But it's okay. I'm good with that. It doesn't have to be a new book for me. Because if it's something I haven't read, as long as it's something of interest to me, I don't care about it being an older, book. Let's see. This says First Husbands, Second Chances. So that sounds interesting in itself. I'm just going to read a little bit. It says, Anna Jane Hudgens truly believes she is over her ex-husband, Mason Bayless. They've been divorced for 4 years. She's engaged to a new terrific guy, and she's ready to leave the small town where she and Mason had so much history. She is so over Mason that she has absolutely no problem attending his wedding to a beautiful, intelligent, delightful Celia, the woman everyone in town adores. Everyone that is except for Anna Jane and her lifelong best friend, Pauline Bayless. Okay, so anyways, that sounds cute. I don't know. We'll see. This author has been around a long time. A lot of people, of course, probably heard of her. So I'm excited to read some of her books. I actually probably will start with some of her newer books, even though this one is an older one. It will not be one that I will pick to read first of hers, because I want to see, I guess, how she's writing now, and then I can go back and maybe read some of her older stuff. So this will go in the library for right now, and we will see how it pans out once I read one of her newer books. But it was such a great deal, and I want to try this author out. I said, I'm going for it. So here we go. We got 2. So 2 of those so far. Now we're going to move right along. And, like I said, I apologize. I'm letting y'all be with me through the whole process, because this is another packet I have not opened. You know what? It's just not right for me to open these packages and take all this time and not be talking to y'all. I should be talking to y'all about something, but I ain't talking, and whatever. So, anywho, we're going to just move right along. Because, for one, let me just say this. I want to make sure that the videos are of interest to you, and that they're not too long, but they're stuff that you would be interested in knowing about or talking about. So I don't want to have a whole bunch of crap, because I know how I am when I look at videos. You want to talk, or you want to hear about stuff that's good and interesting, right? So anyhow, hopefully you'll find this good and interesting. Anyhow, this packet has 4 books in it, actually. So we're going to start with the first book I picked, and it is called Happily Ever After: Finding Grace in the Messes of Marriage. It's 30 devotions for couples. Oh, it's such a cute little book. This is just a little thin little book. I just thought it was so cute. Of course, I'm married, and anything that is, saying something like that, finding grace in the messes of marriage, 30 devotions for couples. I thought that was cute. So it's something that, I'll just probably put by my bedside. This probably will go by my bedside, and I will just read this at night with me and my hubby, and, just think it's cute. So anywho, yeah, we'll just check that out. Now this, I have actually seen this author lately and thought that I would try out some of their books. I don't know that I think I've maybe seen the movie that this author books have been created on, maybe 1 or 2, but not read anything by her. It's Lane Moriarty. I don't want to say the name wrong. The name of this one is The Husband's Secrets. Yeah, sounds good, right? And so, yeah, it is the author of Big Little Lies, which is a show that came on HBO. And so I watched that show, so I was familiar with the author's work. So I'm thinking, yeah, I want to try it out and see if I like this author. So anyhow, this book says, okay, let's see. It says, what a wonderful writer, smart, wise, and funny. On the back here is some of the stuff it says. It also says, at the heart of, oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me start back. It says, imagine your husband wrote you a letter to open after his death. Imagine, too, that the letter contains his deepest, darkest secrets, something with the potential to destroy not only the life you have built together, but the lives of others as well. And then imagine that you stumble across the letter while your husband is still very much alive. So I had this one idea actually read the synopsis so that I could see what it was about, because I liked the title. It was so cute. And so when I read that, I was like, okay, this might be interesting. Let me get this book. So I am actually kind of excited about reading this one. So yeah, The Husband's Secret. So we'll see on that. And you know what? Let me tell y'all, this one is actually in very good. Well, you know what? No, it's not. I was gonna say very good quality. Let me say this: all the books that I got from this thrift book, I made sure it said very good. So now that I know when you choose very good, in my opinion, that's very okay. It's not. It's like, to me, that would be more acceptable or good. Very good would mean to me it doesn't have like this has like, you can't tell, I don't think, but it has like rough edges, and it's not, really pretty and clean. So I think that going forward, when I order from thrift books, if I do, it's going to be the likely new or the like new books or just brand new books, because it's okay. It's going to go on my shelf because y'all know I'm trying to fill my bookshelf up behind me. Trying to fill it up with books that I like. And so in doing that, of course, I'm not going to be able to afford, or I'm not going to spend that kind of money to afford a whole bunch of $20, $30 books. I want to have good books that I would like to read, but I don't want to spend an arm and a leg. So I am finding, little ways to get books that are inexpensive. So anyhow, for right now, this will do. But it's not a bad copy, but it's not as new, freshly like I would like. There's a little dark spot. But anyways, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So anyways, the next book, another one that has like scratch outs on it. It has scratches at the top here. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't like that. This one is by Kristen Higgins, and it's called Always the Last to Know. And I love the colors because green is my favorite color, my very favorite color. So, okay, so coming back. Sorry about that. We have slight interruption, but I'm back. Let's finish it up. The book I was talking about is by Kristen Higgins. Again, I love the color of the book. It's pretty colors. Anyways, it's called Always the Last to Know. This book, okay, it says, no, I don't like to read long synopses about books because I figure, like, you don't want this book, you don't want me sitting on here talking to you about or reading to you what you can read on your own. So I like to give something quick, quick little spur. So anyways, it says, a new novel of heartbreaking truths and hilarious honesty about what family really means, from the New York Times bestseller author of Life and Other Inconveniences. So that's another book she's wrote. So, I mean, it seems like it's a nice family book. interesting. So I'm going to give her a chance, but let me just tell you, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see that. You see how it came, and it's kind of not straight, and it's, got like a bend in the book, and it's got the, like I was showing you, the little scrape. So like, I don't like any of that. So this was maybe one that I honestly, it may not make it to the bookshelf, y'all, because I don't like it. I'm gonna just be honest. I do not like it when it's like this. I want it to be nice and clean and crisp and fresh when it goes on my bookshelf. So I like the book, but I don't like how it came. So this is not, to me, a very good condition. Not in my opinion. But that's what it said on Thrift Books. So now, like I said, that I know what they mean about very good condition. Very good condition is not very good condition for me. So that one, it just might not make it, anyhow. All right, so the next, oh, Jesus, y'all. This one is definitely not gonna make it. Look at this book. Look at this. Look at it. This is how they sent this to me. Now, Thrift Books, I was gonna be on you. We were gonna jam. But this right here, this not me. This not me. It's not me, y'all. It's by Mary Monroe. It's called The Upper Room. It is, I think, a really good book that I wanted to read, because I haven't read any. I have read books by Mary Monroe before, and I've liked her in years past. I've read, it's been a while, so I wanted to pick this up because I seen, it was on here, and I said, this is probably going to be a really good book. This is, I think, an older one as well, but it is definitely, this one is horrible. I don't know if you can return books to them. I'm going to find out, because I didn't pay attention to read if you can return any, but this one, this is an older book. It's copyright 2001. So this won't make it to my shelf at all. That's a hard pass. That's an extreme no. So I'm learning. This is my very, like I said, haul from them. And I'm figuring out that if it's not a like new or brand new, I won't be getting it from them. That's just all. So that's the thing here. That's what it is. So I don't know if you guys have actually bought books from them at all. If you have, please share your stories. If you have some stories about books you've gotten from them. But I can tell you, this live experience of me getting them and opening them up with you while I'm seeing them for the first time. And like I said, all of the books I ordered were very good condition, because like you have the option, like I said, to choose which style you want. Very like new, very good, acceptable, whatever. And these are not. Okay, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 books in this packet. And like I said, it's very good deals. Very good deals, but this is not quality that I care for. Alright, so this one is by Kim Cash Tate. I have another book by her, and this is the author that I really wanted to start reading on. I wanted to get into some of her books, so I seen this one on there and thought, let me go ahead and try it and go ahead and get it and read it. It's called Cherished. This is the book, Cherished. And it says a novel of unconditional love. It says before healing can begin for Kelly and Heather, they need to believe they are worth cherishing. Oh, it seems like it's going to be a very good read. The other book I got from her is called Faithful, and I'm excited to get to read that one as well. This was just such a good deal, and I said, let me just go ahead and grab it. Again, all the books I picked were the ones that said in very good condition, and this, again, is not very good condition. Definitely not. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how clear you can see. It's kind of rough. I mean, it's not as bad as the other one I just showed you, but this one it's not great. But I may keep it because I just want to go ahead and read some of hers since they are not very long. But I I hate when books look used and abused. I don't want to put them on my shelf. Okay. Anyways, I'm over that. We just know now. We know what we know. The other book I got is Jody by Jody Picoult. It's called A Spark of Light. Book. See that? And this book says one of the most feared. Okay, wait a minute. That's about the author. This says the warm fall day starts like any other at the center. At the center, a woman's reproductive health services clinic. Its staffing offering care to anyone who passes through its doors. Then a desperate and distraught gunman bursts in and opens fire, taking hostage. Okay, right there. That got me. I want to read it. I want to know. It's a movie, and that's where it starts. I want to be finding out what's going on. It's interesting to me. This is of interest to me. So I thought this would be a really good read. I'm interested in it. Again, it's an okay condition. It's not as bad as some, but I mean it's okay. This one I can't keep, but again, this is not very good condition. It's okay. Okay, so the next book I got is called The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. This is that. And I had put this book actually to get it from Book Outlet. And I seen it on this site, Thrift Books, and so it was a little cheaper. And so I actually went ahead and got it from them instead of Book Outlet. And I actually did also see this on another booktuber's video that comes on that I watch. I think it's called Mom and Char. I like them. They're so cute. I just love them. I think they're from Canada, and yeah, they are. And they're just the cutest. And I'll put their information up here on the page for you so you can see it. Because I think they're the cutest. Anywho, I'm excited to read this book. And I hope that it's a good read. This is my first time reading anything by Mia Sosa. I know the name, The Worst Best Man, is the same name title for another book by another author. But this one just seems so cute, and I like the front of it. And it was a very good deal. This is actually in decent condition. It's not bad at all. This is one I will be keeping for sure. It's a rom-com. It's a rom-com type of book, and it says, "Hell hath no fury like a bride scorned." So that lets you know how it's going to, rock and roll with this one. So I'm good with it. All right, and so the next book I got is called Intermission. It is by Phyllis Dixon. This is the book, and I actually seen this book in a bookstore called Half Price Bookstores that I was looking for some other books in one day, and I was about to get it there, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna wait, because it wasn't like I was ready to just jump in and read it right then. So I said, I'm gonna wait, and I ended up seeing it on this site, and said I just pick it up now because it was a very good deal. It was cheaper, of course, than it was at that bookstore. So anyhow, I'm interested to see how it is going to read. It's my first time reading by this author, and the book is about, I thought it was cute when I read it in the bookstore, I know. And it's a fairly new book. It was copywritten to 2023, so it's not an old book. It says, as glittering as their name, the Diamonds were on the brink of 1990s pop music stardom until betrayal tore them apart. Now these four very different women are getting a second shot at success. But will reuniting mend their rift, or will secrets, ambition, and new temptations destroy them and their dreams for good? So I thought that was cool. I'm interested. It's obviously about four black women, and can identify definitely with that. So I'll let you know how this turns out. I'm excited to read this. Oh, and the the book itself is not in perfect. It's just some things that come and try to get you to order. It's not in a bad condition. It's okay, and I can deal with this one. I mean, it's not new, but it's not bad. So I'll keep that one. And then we get to this next package. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so this is 3 books. I said, y'all, like I said, I did do quite a large order from them, and now I know better, but it was just such an excellent deal. But I should have known. This is my own fault, but I should have known if these books were this cheap, it's got to be something. So anywho, it is what it is. So this is a book called The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. And this is the book. And this is actually a book of the month book. I see that because it has a little thing up there. And this actually, I think this is the only hardback maybe that I got. But anyways, it says this is a story of a girl and a boy and the universe. Okay, and it says, Natasha, I'm a girl who believes in science and facts, not fate, not destiny or dreams that will never come true. I'm definitely not the kind of girl who meets a cute boy on a crowded New York City street and falls in love with him. Not when my family is 12 hours away from being deported to Jamaica. Falling in love with him won't be my story. And, oh, that's cute. And then it says, Daniel, I've always been the good son, the good student, living up to my parents' high expectations, never the poet or the dreamer. But when I see her, I forget about all that. Something about Natasha makes me think that fate has something much more extraordinary in store for both of us. And then the universe. It says, every moment in our lives has brought us to this single moment. A million futures lie before us. Which one will come true? I just thought it was I've read this synopsis before I picked this book, and I loved it. I thought this was such a cute, book as far as what it's saying it's about, and it intrigued me to death, and I wanted to read it. But I don't like the book, the hardback. It's okay. It's just not my jam. So I'm gonna put it in my thing, but it's I'm not feeling it, y'all. It's kind of torn a little bit up here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of torn in. It's used. It's very much used. So I don't know. I'm indifferent about that. But I definitely want to read this book. So I may just hold on to it for now and read it on my Kindle or something, because I have a Kindle, and so I may just pull it on my Kindle and pull it up and read it there, because I think I want to read the story really, really, really bad. But anyhow, on to the next. The next book I got is The Two Lives of Lydia Bird by Josie Silver, and this is the book. And it says, what a beautiful emotional gift Josie Silver has given us. And, or at least that's what someone says. It says, 2 lives, 2 loves, 1 impossible choice. Lydia and Freddie, and Fredia and Lydia. They're about to wed after almost a decade in love. But then, on Lydia's 28th birthday, Freddie dies in a tragic accident. Okay, so I'm not going to read anymore because, like I said, I don't like reading a lot on these about books on the back and the inside. That was enough for me. Hopefully it was enough for you to decide if you want to forego in reading this book. This copy, again, is used. It is abused a little bit on this one too. It's a really kind of dingy looking. It's not a great copy. I'm not going to say it again. It's okay. This book. And this is by Jojo Moyes. It's called After You. It's a novel. I have a couple of her other books, and so this was a really good deal on this one, and so I was excited to get it because I am going to be diving and reading some of hers. Again, it is not in very good condition. That's all I can tell you. This is not in very good condition, so I'm definitely going to have to find out about how to turn. It's just whatever. Anyways. This is the sequel to the New York Times bestseller Me Before You. So this is like book number 2 of Me After Me Before You. And it says, we all lose what we love at some point, but in her poignant, funny way, Moyes reminds us that even if it's not always happy, there is an ever after. Oh, that's cute. So anyhow, I'm thinking I'm going to like this writer. I haven't read anything yet by her. I have, like I said, 2 of her other books. This is the 3rd one I'm going to be tackling, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to get into her books. So that is almost all the books I got. Hold on, y'all. I got a couple others. Yes, I got a couple others. Look, a couple, right? A couple. This is a couple. I mean, what do you say? Anyhow, this one is by Mia Sheridan. It's called Grayson's Bow, and this is my first book from her. Don't think I've gotten another book from her. So this book says, some vows are meant to be broken, but others are worth risking everything for, even your heart. So this just looks like it's going to be a good page turner. I love the book itself. It looks so cute. And so I'm excited to read her book. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm falling. Okay. Then I got a thriller by Lisa Gardner. It's called Never Tell. And this is that book. And it is, let's see, it says, a man is dead, shot 3 times in his home office, but his computer has been shot 12 times. And when the cops show up, his pregnant wife is holding the gun. Okay, I'm interested. I like thrillers. I do. Not scary, not horror. Let's get that correct. I like thrillers, and I like crime. Detective, those type of books. But no, I'm not into horror. So, not that's not my jam. But anyhow, I got this other book from Mary Kay Andrews. It's called Ladies' Night, and I thought it was so cute. Ladies' Night, and it says, let's see. Take a splash of betrayal and a few drops of outrage. Give a good shake to proper behavior and take a big sip of a cocktail called Ladies' Night. So I thought it was cute. This, of course, another book that is used and abused by them. I mean, it even, I don't know if you can tell that it's wrinkled pages. This one is an older one too, I think, by Mary Kay. Because like I said, I want to read something by her, but I want to be a newer one if I can. This is actually, let's see, it's copywritten 2013. So it's still, 10 and almost 11 years old. So we'll see about that. And the next one I got was from Emily Griffin. It's called The Lies That Bind. This is the book. Such a cute book. And it says, just so that we know what it's about, it's 2 a.m. on a Saturday night in the spring of 2001, and Cecily Gardner sits alone in a dive bar in New York East Village. Feeling lonesome and homesick for her Midwest, She wonders if she'll ever make it as a reporter in the big city, and whether she made a terrible mistake in breaking up with Matthew, her longtime boyfriend. So it seems like it's going to be a cutesy, romancy type book, and some drama somewhere in there. So I'm for it, and I'm into it. And again, we see what's going on with the book. It is what it is. So, like I said, my first order, and I have those are actually all the books that I got from the thrifted.com. Now, I actually did order a couple books from Amazon when they were doing the Amazon Prime big special pricing days. So I got a few books from them, and I don't know if I've talked about all of them I got, but I did get this one. It's called The 7-Year Slip. A lot of people have been talking about it. It's by Ashley Poston. It came the other day, like 2 days ago, I think. So I wanted to put that in there. Of course, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this book and maybe know about what it's about, but I'm just going to give you a quick little synopsis here. It says, sometimes the worst day of your life happens, and you have to figure out how to live after it. For Clementine West, that means burying her head in her work as a book publicist, being practical and forgetting the silly things her beloved aunt Annalie taught her, like living wide and chasing the moon. Clementine would rather stay grounded and keep her heart safe. For the last 6 months, she's done just that. So it's probably really cute. I've heard a lot of people say they enjoyed the book, so I am looking forward to reading it. It actually is a good, decent copy. It's used, but it's not used and abused, so I'm going to keep this copy of this book. No, I'm sorry. This one is not used. I apologize. I've been saying it so much. I done said it on this one, and this one is actually a new one, and it looks fine. I think I'm jaded now from thrift books. Thrift books done mess me up, y'all. I'm not fooling with them. If it ain't new, and if it says like new, I'm going to just try one or two. I'm not doing very good anymore. So anyways, that's this last book. And that is it. I think I just wanted to come on and show you guys those books. It actually ended up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 books. 17 books, guys. And I think, not counting the 7-Year Slip, I think that may have been, I spent $115, I think, somewhere in there. And that's a good deal on that many books. But it's not a good deal because I don't like all the books. They didn't come like I thought they were going to come. So I'm going to check out to see if I can return some of them. And if I can't, then I'm just going to probably not donate, but I may probably try to trade them in to get like value from my local bookstore so that I can then get some books that I really care for to be on my shelf. So anyways, I am so glad you chose to spend a little time here with me going through those books. And on to the next time, and like, subscribe, and catch me on the next video.